Welcome to Top Knot Education, where you get a chapter summary of a classic novel in less time than it takes you to walk to class. Today we'll be talking about Catcher in the Rye, Chapter 12. Holden is in a cab on his way to Ernie's piano bar. The cab smells like puke, and you can see Holden's mood dropping fast. He uses the word lonesome again and again. To chase away his loneliness this time, he strikes up a conversation with his cab driver, whose name is Horowitz. He asks his normal question about the ducks in Central Park. Here's the conversation. "Hey Horowitz," I said, "you ever pass by the Lagoon in Central Park down by Central Park South?" "The what?" "The Lagoon, that little lake like there where the ducks are, you know?" "Yeah, what about it?" "Well, you know the ducks that swim around in it in the springtime and all? Do you happen to know where they go in the wintertime by any chance?" "Where who goes?" "The ducks, you know. Do you know by any chance? I mean, does somebody come around in a truck or something and take them away, or do they fly away by themselves, go south or something?" Interestingly, Holden knows the answer to his own question. They go south. Almost everybody knows that. Horowitz, however, does not. "How the hell should I know?" he said. "How the hell should I know a stupid thing like that?" "The way you know, dear Horowitz, is by educating yourself." Holden has the knowledge. But just as he did get kicked out of Pincy, he refuses to trust that knowledge or to put it to any practical use. Their conversation gets even more ridiculous and uninformed as they theorize what happens to the fish when the lake freezes. Of course, the truth is that the whole lake doesn't freeze and the fish live under the ice. But old Horowitz is convinced that the lake freezes solid like an ice cube and the fish stay stuck there, absorbing nutrients from the seaweed through their pores. Quick note, no seaweed in a freshwater lake. Ernie is a cautionary tale for Holden. If he keeps ignoring education and opportunity, he'll wind up driving a pukey cab, totally ignorant to the world around him. Holden arrives at Ernie's club and it's packed. True to form, Ernie is showboating on the piano. Here's the quote. "He was putting on all these dumb, show-offy ripples and the high notes and a lot of other very tricky stuff that gives me a pain in the ass." End quote. As he watches Ernie play, Holden sums up Salinger's entire attitude toward art in a single sentence. "If I were a piano player, I'd play it in the goddamn closet," Holden says. He sits at a table, but the room is crowded and everybody is acting inauthentic. In a way, he's almost lonelier in the crowded room. By Holden's very high standard of integrity, no one is being true to themselves. They're all trying on fake personalities to fit into this scene. Holden is saved from feeling too awkward when an old friend of his brother's named Lillian Simmons recognizes him and joins him at the table. She's on a date with a Navy guy who Holden calls Commander Bloop. Holden notices Lillian's body, and she describes him as, quote, "getting handsomer by the minute," end quote. But it's clear she's not actually interested in him. She tries to lure him over to her table, but he balks, sensing she's just trying to learn more about his older brother DB. He tells her he has to leave and meet someone. Then, having said that, he has to leave. Even though he was lonely and unhappy, he's still upset to leave the club, saying, "People are always ruining things for you." Holden is unhappy and lonely by himself. He's unhappy and lonely in a crowd. He's unhappy and lonely when he runs into friends. He needs to find Jane quick, or, possibly more importantly, he needs to kind of take it easy on the world and relax a little bit. That's it for the chapter. Let's get to class.